Everybody, Sheepman here again, and I figured I would show everybody what happens in these PGA games where people are getting these just outrageous scores and you just can't understand it, how they're getting like 38 under and so on like that. Well, I'm going to show you guys how they're doing it. Right now I'm in Just Play Now. The place I'm at is East Lake and southeast wind average conditions on Saturday, and that's what the tournament conditions are. So we're practicing for our tournament right now. I've already taken one shot. I'm using 4 characters. They're all myself, so that we can get as much practice in as possible. Plus I want to try to get this trophy for playing 18 holes with 4 people. It's ridiculous. I don't know why I have to play 4 people, but I guess I do. They want you to play the longest game possible, so we'll do that. But this is what people do. I mean, they'll come here, most likely they're not using 4 characters like I am, they're just using 1. They might use the character that they're going to use. They're going to use maybe 2, you know, just to give themselves just a couple extra conditions. Like, it's 1 or 2 mile an hour, so you want to be able to get a practice shot with 1 mile an hour and a practice shot with 2 mile an hour, so having those 2 separate characters to play as, the approach shot, I mean, they're the same character, you just you get to multiple opportunities with the same shot from different wind. So this is how they do it right here. They say, okay, so the wind is going 2 miles an hour, it's 9 feet, it's 9 feet. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and the wind is pushing us back 1, so we'll go up another 1. But see, the 1 is actually right here. That's the 1 right there. But you actually have to go up just a little bit farther than that. See, this is what they do. It's not going to fall in the hole. So what we're going to do, add some arc on the ball so that it can fall directly into the hole. Let's focus on the arc if we can here. Alright. See if we got it. Close, but not quite. You see, that's how they do it. They come to this practice, they've got their line on, telling them where to aim, what to do, and you see, I don't do that. I don't like doing that, because it's whatever. So here's what I like to do. I'll go up 2 yards. Not enough. So, like I said, this is all practice. So, 1 more opportunity with a 2 mile an hour wind. We'll keep my 64 this time. See, I don't want to do what they do, what everybody else does, what lemon curd on toast and all these other people do. I mean, they go ahead and here, let's do flop shot. Of course, it won't reach if you do that. So we'll take a little bit off. Right there. You see the jumping? It's jumping. See it jumping? So there, we've got our hole in. You see the screen jump.
That's how the best in the world play it.
There it is.
Well,
anyone can do that. Anyone. It takes absolutely no skill to do that. But it does take skill to do this right here. I mean, it's 4 inches down, probably 3. We'll aim over here and short it.
-1 in the early going. And getting ready for the putt. Makes the putt and goes to 1 under. Nudge this one home, finish it up. That takes him to 1 under again.
So there, it's 6 minutes for one hole.
Here at the second.
Imagine how much time they spend trying to get the ball to fall directly into the hole.
You're going to have a downhill putt.
See, this is exactly what they do.
The green, though, beware of that bunker. That's a devilish bunker shot coming downhill away from
right
the
there.
flag.
See it disappear?
This looks like it's going to find the target.
Just a hair off. But hey, this is how they do it. This is what they do, and it's disgusting to me. I mean, why can't you just add a little shaping, do this and that and this? You go right here. Wait for this. Just see what happens when I hit the ball. It only carries 4 yards. So, 4 yards. It's going to carry 4 yards. It's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Stuck the follow through right there. This could be really good.
And it didn't bounce over to the side like I thought it was. So, where's our center point? Center point is there.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Interesting stuff.
Really. This is an awkward length.
See, first thing we have to do is we actually aim directly at the hole. See, it says it's actually 4 inches. If I would have hit that 5, I would have missed. So from right here, 5 inches. There you go. Go 4.
Nice solid start to the round. Tee to
Pretty
green
stuff
looks to be
right
in
there.
command.
Yeah, it's surprising. I thought he might have been a little shaky out of the gate, but
2 inches down. It's actually probably 1, so I'll take a small bit off. And I still missed. There's just not a lot you can do. I missed again.
So a tester from
I don't
4
like
feet.
these just crappy places that they like to take you to.
1 under early in the round.
I mean, I do like East Lake. It's a fun course. Difficult.
Makes the putt and moving in
I don't
the
like
right
playing it
direction,
on
2 under par.
offline
Makeable putt right
because
there. He is currently
there's
sitting at 1 under
strangeness.
par.
It's
Did the job right there.
I don't know. Maybe it's me, but it feels like
Hole
there's a
number 3 is a
weirdness,
par 4.
a
It's
small,
only
slight
390
difference
yards. Frank,
in
what do you think
some
the right
things.
club selection is off the tee?
The majority of players hit like 3-wood off the tee.
Maybe it's
here.
just me.
It's a little ambitious with a driver because you don't get.
And you see, I don't use
getting
the
that
shot
much closer
shaping
to
and
the
all that
green.
shit.
If
People
you can
use
carry
shot
that
shaping
right
and
bunker,
natural
keep the ball in the
approaches. I
fairway,
try
you're
to
still
do
gonna be
that
left with a full short iron
so
wedge
that I
wedge
can
or
try
a
to get as
9-iron.
high a
And that's a
score as
scoring
possible
club.
so that I can
Frank
get
couldn't
the
ask for anything
tiebreaker
more.
and just be at the top of
Just
25
alive
under
too. It
or,
is sitting up like
you know,
it's teed
whatever
up.
I'm at. I'll be at the top of the list. You know, the more points you get doing things, you know, doing advanced drive, advanced approach with no spin or natural spin and actually making it, and you know, that's all points. If of course you're not shown those points until after the end when you're actually
Come on,
looking
that's
at the
not even
leaderboard.
Human. That's ridiculous. That is 350 plus yards.
Yeah, whatever you say. I don't really care for the commentators. I hate them. I wish they would shut up because they never talk about anything important. They just drone on and on and on about how great this hole is or how hard this hole is. They don't help you do anything. It's just useless noise. So, done with that.
Good scoring opportunity here with this approach at the par 4 third.
Magic.
Sensational shot.
How
right
did it
there,
bounce
Frank.
to the right like
Stop
that?
beating your chest after a shot like that. That's the best we've seen into this hole
I mean,
today.
same position,
Second shot.
same everything.
Good look at the green.
Look, that must be where I hit right there, and it just bounced it to the right just a smidgen. So in order to fix the problem that I'm having right here, let's use an advanced approach. And see, it landed in the exact same place even though I put less arc on it so that it would roll forward. Explain it to me how that just happened. So, here. Maybe this will help me, you know. And look, see, that one rolls over the hole.
Been
It's
pretty
magical.
good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. But you have to like that. 4 under. So they'll tap in to -2 early in the round. Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Now at -2 for the day. Starting to put a pretty good round together here. Now 3 under par with that birdie.
Fourth hole now, 440 yards. And remember when that used to be a fairly long par 4, Frank?
So we'll
Those
go ahead
were
and
the
try to
days,
put
that's
us
for
some
sure.
arc.
Certainly not now, the way Jason Days and Jordan Spieth of the game play. 2 bunkers down the right, got to respect that, but really anything in the fairway. And once again, it's the second shot. You have a very
I mean, really,
severe
none of this
tilting
even
green.
matters because you can look, you can press the triangle button and look. I mean, if it was on tour mode, I could understand that the commentators would need to tell you where the bunkers are and where this is, and if you need to turn it this way, and you're trying to aim down this side of the fairway, it gives you a better opportunity to approach the green in a positive, you know, way. But no, it's just ridiculous that the commentators are useless in this game. I mean, they do nothing but drone on and on. I've actually played an entire hole before they were ever done talking. I mean, I actually took my time and, you know, I wasn't in a hurry, and they were still The very first thing they said about the hole, they were still talking about it for like an entire 140 seconds, just still talking about one thing. Didn't say anything about, oh, he hit a monster drive, or none of that stuff. It's all, everything that I did was, you know, I should have gotten, you know, congratulated by, oh, that, what a nice shot, how close he landed and all that. But it wasn't. I didn't get any of that because they were droning on and on about the course. Him, that guy right there, I don't know what his name is because I don't really care. I hate the guy. He sounds like he's so high. He smoked like an entire pound of weed in like 20 minutes, and he can't make a statement. He's just constantly stuttering and sputtering his way through his lines. The guy is reading from paper.
Well, just the green up ahead, Rich, this is so severe in the undulations and fast. You don't want to leave the ball left or past the flag.
Good swing, good shot yet again.
Magic.
Beautiful shot. That is tight.
I don't know how I missed, but I did.
That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. Oh, without a doubt.
You see how easy it is when you practice.
Excellent shot.
This is going to be a really long video, too. So let's just take note of where we're aiming here. 64. 64 puts you in the hole. Ah, boo.
Second shot here at the fourth. Bunkers guarding the front corners of the green.
And see, we'll have to add just a little bit of arc because I'm too close. Won't come back by itself. Let's focus on the arc so we can tell where we're aiming. When we're aiming as far over as we need to be.
Oh my goodness.
Simple stuff.
I cannot believe it.
I was thinking might get it close. And just a great shot.
So with that made, now at 3 under par. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
Hi there, viewers. One just left. One's still here.
Back on the tee here at East Lake, it's the 5th hole. This is a
And one is back
par
again.
4, Frank,
Hello.
better than 500 yards.
You just take 4 and walk to the next tee on any given day, Rich. Blind tee shots, really you have to hit a good one here. Otherwise, you're just sort of going to clock up at least a 5 straight away. Par 5 for the members, so it's a tough par 4 even for the pros.
Wow, smoked that tee shot.
This is the worst thing about this. Trying to get this trophy for playing 18 holes with 4 people. I have to just sit here and
This
swing.
could be really good, Frank.
Oh, straight at it.
72 times? You have to swing 72 times. A minimum. That's if I hole out every time.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing
All right.
he's looking at right now is the flag.
Let's figure
this
this
is a
out.
green light special.
Ooh, I shorted that bad. That's not going to make it.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. Ready for his second shot. Trying to
Yeah,
knock
this is
it
a
on the
much
green.
better shot right here. I like this one. It's very nice. close.
Remember, this was converted from a
But
par
you see,
5 to a
let's do
long
this.
par 4. It's a tough second shot here at the 5th.
Do this stupidness that everybody likes to do right here, just so we can cheat everybody. I can't get it to do it, so I won't try.
Frank, there's a real art to putting a good score on the board, isn't there?
Yeah, that's why stroke play is so tough, Rich. You're trying to minimize everything on a golf course, turn a 6 into a 5 or a 4 into a 3. It's like even off the edge of a green, trying to get up and down in 2 rather than 3.
So close.
And you've got to do it for 18
But
straight
that's
holes.
okay.
Straight holes. If it's
Just
a
practice.
72-hole tournament, then you've got to do it for 4 straight days. And that's why that's always been the best predictor of our best players. The ones that can go 4 days and make the least number of mistakes.
How unfortunate. So
This one
very,
just
very
requires
close.
a little bit of focus. Continues to amaze.
See, I
Yet
probably
another
won't be
birdie.
able to do all 18 of
What
these
a day
holes.
it's been.
I can never do it. It's just too much. It's too many holes.
Starting to move in the
I
right
mean,
direction. 5 under after that made putt.
It's just
Love
ridiculous.
to get this one. Big putt for birdie.
Why would they
Yeah,
make
here we
you
go.
have to
Starting
play
to roll now.
4
under with
characters?
that birdie.
It's ridiculous. For a trophy. It's just unbelievable. I don't understand why you don't get the trophy whenever you play with yourself.
Just
You're
an
playing
amazing
with
display.
3
The
computer
records
characters.
continue to
You're
fall.
just playing, normal game. But
We
you
all
don't get the trophy
recognize
that way.
this
The only
hole,
way
the
you get the
sixth
trophy
par
is if you
three
actually
over
play
water,
all 4 characters
209
18
yards.
holes. Ridiculous. Why? Why would you do such a thing? You just hate us all so bad. Something like that.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice.
Right over the hole. So
Good chance
landed
now for a
202,
birdie.
carried
That was
3 yards.
outstanding play.
It's almost a
It
guarantee
rolled 3
after
yards.
that shot.
Appears to be tracking well.
Still managed to screw that up. Let's do it this way. Club up to a 5. Add a little punch on it. Just a little bit of angle. Use that to help us figure out where we're aiming. See what happens right here. A closer shot, landed the same place, pretty much. So now we know exactly what we need to do. Put it on our 5, try to line it up as best as we can. Put our punch on there. See what happens. If I can get it, it
be a
does.
smart shot,
It
Frank.
looks like it's going.
Yeah,
Looks
no
like it's
problem
going.
here. That's going to fly all the way.
Oh. Just barely.
And getting ready for the putt. Starting to really play well. -5.
Great, too.
Beautiful.
I see, I'd rather
This will be
play
a
the
5
right
foot
way
putt.
rather than just try to aim for the ball to fall into the cup just
Good round
directly,
going at 6
just swish
under.
every time.
Really
It
use this
doesn't
one.
make you
It's
good.
for birdie.
I mean, if you can actually do it without going to practice
Simple,
and,
solid,
you know,
and
you're just
he'll take it.
reading what's
The
shown
one
on
that
the
you need to
screen,
make.
then go ahead.
You're at the 7th
But when
now.
you come to practice and you do what I'm doing right here, and you actually use the line to try to land in every hole, and you're trying to write down those numbers so that you can replicate it in a tournament, how do you consider yourself to be good when you do that? I don't know how you do that.
Oh, I like that.
Good tee shot, good lie, and now a good chance to take advantage here on this hole. I mean, that is a monster hit right there. He carried that more than 350 yards.
Try to give us positions from everywhere, you know, just in case I don't land where I expect to land.
That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a line like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
I really don't like hitting a 64 from there. This looks like it might work pretty good.
Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch.
Now
Yeah, I'm
that
going to
is
use
a
every
shot
inch of that hole.
replayed
I'm going to use
over
every
and over.
inch of that hole.
Setting up for another
That's why I hate the
approach.
commentary, man. They're talking about, oh, he's going to use every inch of the green. I touched 2 inches of the green. What are you talking about?
Indeed, there's no better feeling in the world than when you know you're firing on all cylinders. Hitting fairways, second shot's just going straight at the flag. Right now, everything is working.
Oh, that's
And
just
high, the
robbery
flagstick
right
from
there.
that
Hit the pin.
Steeply up the hill here. This is going to play very long.
No, let's not forget to use shot shaping, because if you don't use shot shaping, there's just nothing you can do to be great. You know, you don't get a high score if you don't use shot shaping and natural spin and all this lovely stuff.
That is a tremendous
Just
shot
magical,
there.
right in the hole.
Touch, nerve, had it all. And he has the bottom of the barrel.
Oh, isn't that just wrong?
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Continuing to play well. -7 now after that putt. For birdie. Count it. That's a birdie. Frank back
Yeah,
to
this is
back.
getting really
Dog legs
old
to
already,
the
because
left
I've been
as
playing
we
for like
step
30
on the
minutes
tee here at the
already,
eighth.
and I can't.
This one, a little different to the seventh
I'm
hole.
not
This
even
one's really
9
flat.
holes.
And also that fairway runs out on the right side. You can try and flash it across all the bunkers. There's no real advantage. You have to respect those bunkers. Should just leave you a sand iron, a wedge maximum in here. This is a good scoring opportunity, providing you hit the fairway.
Yeah, let's try to add
Split
more
the
arc,
fairway with that. Just a
more
gorgeous swing.
curve, so that it'll keep going left down that hill. Would have been nice if I would have actually made it through those tree limbs without touching. It would have been just awesome. I think I just hit that exactly the same again. Nope, just barely missed. That's where... No, it didn't roll. Roll down the hill, man! Here, I'll show you something. 394. Watch this. Set myself up for a shot. And it rolls down the hill like I didn't want to happen.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that,
I guess that's kind of what I wanted to happen. I do love hitting from 70 yards. I really do.
A really good shot. Wow, what a shot.
What are the chances of making it from there?
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Okay, it's not going to jump that
Just
much.
Pure strike.
I thought it was going to jump.
He'll have a good look at birdie now.
So
Chance
now
to
that
get
I know
it
it's
close
not
here.
going to jump.
Frank putting it all together today. What a nice performance.
It's been like a clinic so far.
Douche. Douchey, douchey, douchey. Here, let's do this. Aim for 70. That's how you really use your shot shaping. And it didn't come back.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
And a beautiful miss. I didn't misread it or anything. I hit it the way I was supposed to hit
Tester
it.
from
And it
4
still
feet.
fucking missed.
Now 8 under on the day. Count that. That's a birdie. He has this attempt for par.
I would really, really enjoy some
7 under on the day.
just anything.
Now to hole number 9, 600-yard par 5. It is the first par 5 of the round.
Yeah, easy decision if you hit a good tee shot here with a gentle draw up and over that hill, Rich. Then you're just going to go for this par 5 and 2. The problems really come, though, if you hit a poor tee shot. Now you have to worry about the layup. Can you carry the lake? Or if you lay up short of the lake, you have a long third shot.
Oh, there's people there.
Oh, look out, Frank. Where's this one headed?
Who said those
Definitely
people
rough,
could
Rich.
stand there?
See?
That's ridiculous. Well, at least now I know where to hit my shot at now. And am I still going to hit a tree?
Oh, and it gets a good kick. It's only in the first cut.
too
That's
bad.
not too bad.
Frank, I like the way he sort of starts his swing a little bit on the outside and then drops it right on plane.
Oh, this just looks like in the rough. Yeah, I knew it. There's just no
Into
way.
the thick stuff. That's a difficult line.
Here you go. I'll show you how you're really supposed to do this. Aim over here for this tree. Right there. Watch the curve. Just continue to curve this time. It will continue to curve. There you go. That's how you do it right there. Just
Nice drive.
Full
right in the
curve.
fairway and a good
It just
swing
keeps
on that
turning.
one. Ends up in the first cut, and he'll have a pretty
Bah,
good
who
look
cares
at the whole
about the first
location
cut?
from here.
It's actually a good position. Looks
This
like
is a
I'm going to land
good-looking
close.
shot.
Oh, what
Just
a beautiful.
sensational shot, and
Ah.
he will have that for an eagle.
Amazing. Just like that, pick up 2 on the field.
Second shot coming out of the rough here.
I wanted a little bit more.
Frank, here
Couldn't
at the
get
par
it.
5 ninth, it is a green light special here.
It is, but coming off that downhill lie, the ball's likely to come out a little lower than normal, and therefore you have to use the terrain. The second shot here, it should kick left and forward into this par 5.
Left and forward? I'm pretty sure he meant right. I am absolutely certain that he meant right. And I don't get it. My ball didn't do what it did last time.
Expect
So,
the ball to
okay.
jump forward a little bit.
That's what I wanted with the first shot. Of course, I don't want to make that. Not with spinning
Goes
it.
in over the putt.
Didn't take no skill to use spin. It takes luck. Of course, if you actually set your shot up to where you have to have one
That was a good
click
looking
of
putt, just not falling right now.
spin to the right or
So
left,
you're
and
gonna
you
be
actually
disappointed.
do that and it goes into the hole, then that's skill.
Just
But
5
if you're
feet
just,
left.
you're off on your aim and it's going off to the side and you're just randomly, oh God, I gotta get back over there, gotta get back over there, gotta get back over there. Oh, yes, it's in the hole. That's not good. That's just, you got lucky.
Holy cow, Whitey.
Holy cow, Whitey.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. There it is for Eagle.
Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side. But
There it
Frank,
is,
we
36
know
minutes to
it's
get
an
through 9
18-hole
holes.
game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back. Oh, that was sweet.
Just
Straight down the
ridiculousness
middle.
that just irks me so bad.
Oh, beautiful swing. And the result is every bit as good.
Oh, come on. That's not even human. That's ridiculous. That is 350 plus yards. He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time.
Just absolutely amazing
Frank,
stuff.
really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. Should be safely on deck.
Oh, it didn't. Why didn't it bounce to the left like I assumed it was going to do?
A good approach shot.
Okay.
Now, pretty good chance for birdie.
Okay, now that I know it's not going to bounce in any direction at all.
Trying to zero in now on this approach shot here at the par 410.
They're just going to make me do it. Okay. And of course, and I shorted it.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
There's nothing you can do when you screw yourself. Let's see if this one can make it. Yeah, this one will make it. Oh, just highway robbery.
Getting set now over the putt.
Rolling the rock, Frank.
Oh, and yet another birdie, Rich. Beautiful stroke.
Boy, he looked like Ben Crenshaw right there. That was smooth and easy. Right in the heart.
Just a couple of feet.
You'll love them, the birdies, and that's another one.
Just a little tap in here. 9 under for the round.
11th hole here at East Lake is just 197 yards. Frank, where's the trouble at this par 3?
More at the front, Rich. You can see why high, soft landing shots are well rewarded at 11. Very tight in the front of the screen and then starts to widen up. This is another one that's about distance control, iron play. The par 3s here at East Lake are wonderful.
Appears to be tracking well.
Good chance
I
now.
thought it would
for
bounce a
birdie.
little
That
bit
was
more than that
outstanding
over,
play.
but I
It's
guess
almost
not.
a guarantee there after that shot.
See what happens with a normal shot. There you go. Look at that. You see it? You see the end of the line, how it's got that indicator that's going to bounce forward. So let's see if we can actually use that bounce.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
So close, but so far away. See, if you can hit this right here with just the right arc, you'll just go straight.
Frank, this is just a pleasure to watch. A player hitting on all cylinders at the top of his game.
Notice it's just flowing too. There's not a lot of deep analysis going through his mind. Just one step in front of the other. If your swing's
Whatever
there, you don't
you
have
say.
to find it. If your putting stroke's there, you don't have to find it. Just let it happen.
I just can't get it to go where I want it to go. It's just always just slightly off to the side. That looks like it's not going to go either. Oh, close though. Very close.
This one just requires a little bit of focus.
And he takes care of business there.
Solid stroke.
See if you can get this one to drop. Big birdie putt.
Second shot.
Frank, one thing I really like about East Lake Golf Club, the variety of holes. There's some good par 3s. We've seen that. Just a couple of par 5s. But then you have this collection of really fascinating short par 4s, including here at the 391-yard 12th.
It just goes to show in today's game you don't always have to reach for a 500-yard par 4. The 12th, even though it's under 400 yards, is quite deceiving. There's a lone fairway bunker on the right that has to be avoided. And then judging the lie, if you're on a downhill lie, pitching into a green that's also below you. That front bunker might look a long way short of the green, but it's caught a few errant second shots.
Yeah, I like that one. Let's do that one.
Monster hit right there. He carried that more than 350 yards.
Ooh, too much right there. But
Not
of
the
course.
best shot, this one in the rough, but still will have a play from there.
And it still
that
goes
lands
into the first cut.
Frank.
Interesting choice coming ahead here. It'll be interesting to see how he reads this lie.
Terrific golf
Hard
shot.
greens.
Now, that for an easy birdie. All right,
So
they
that
have
tells
the
me
number.
that I need to do
Now
this.
they have the green light, trying to get at this whole location.
Are you shitting me?
So in the first cut here, it could be worse.
And again. Why
Shot
doesn't
now
it
from
go in the
rough.
hole?
Frank, what's he facing?
Well, the lie first and foremost. If it's sitting down, then obviously you're not going to get a very good contact. Nothing wrong with coming up a little bit short of the green. Problem is turning one mistake
That's just magical.
into another.
See, I'm trying not to use spin. I mean, if I would
Shouldn't be a
use spin,
problem
I
here,
could have
but
made
not a
those easily.
formality either.
But I don't want to.
Well, the great hits just keep coming. Moves to -11 on the day. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. And he has it for birdie.
Yeah, for birdie. Not for eagle, for birdie.
So a tester from 4 feet. Good putt. He's made it. This is a par 4 that will test the players. 476 yards, the 13th hole. And Frank, it's a good driving hole.
It certainly is. It plays closer to 500 yards because you're going uphill.
That perfect swing.
Avoid the 2 bunkers on the left. That's a given there. You can see those off the tee. And that second shot, make sure you take enough club to carry that bunker on the left.
Excellent drive, Frank. Right where you want to be. Frank, did you hear the sound of that coming off the club face?
It was like a cannon.
Yeah, it was like a cannon. Just looking for different positions on the fairway.
Club a lot harder, or
53.
just hit another one.
It's going to come back by itself, most likely.
Seems to like it. Headed for the back part of the green.
Boo.
That is an exceptional shot.
What a
on the
horrible
green
shot.
and in position for birdie.
Yeah, it's formality now.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
And again, screwed. We'll use shot shaping this time, see if we can get it.
Now, what's the key here on this
Stop
approach shot
going that way.
13, Frank?
You can see why high soft landing shots really are the go-to here at Eastlake. Great example here at 13. Off an uphill line, nice high soft landing second shot will certainly get well rewarded.
Okay, done with that.
120 yards.
Let's use shot shaping for real.
Over the years, this
This
golf
time we'll
course has
actually get the
hosted
ball
so
to go
many
where we
national
want it
and
to go.
Regional championships, including the 1950 U.S. Women's Amateur, the 1963 Ryder Cup, and 2001 U.S. Men's Amateur Championship. It is now the permanent home of the Tour Championship by Coca-Cola, the culminating event of the PGA Tour playoffs for the FedEx Cup.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Just absolute bounce like that.
And getting ready for
That
the
was
putt.
crazy. We'll have to make a note of that. Never do that again.
What a sensational putt that was, Frank.
Unbelievable. Pace, line, everything to perfection.
Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Standing over his
Yes,
birdie
those
putt.
records continue to fall. I don't even see records. Where are they? What records am I breaking? Let me know.
Pines make this straightaway par 4 a really tight and demanding driving
The old
hole.
Tiger Woods games, they
Longer
actually
tee
had
shots
records,
could leave
you know,
a difficult
longest
side hill
this,
stance
longest
along
that,
the right side of the
closest
fairway.
to the pin
That
you've ever
two-tier
been,
green is bunkered on
and
both
so on.
sides with the green
This game does
sloping
not have that.
again from back to front. Players placing their ball below the hole will have chances for birdie.
That's a ginormous tee shot.
It's a ginormous tee shot. It's just, whoa, just so huge. Huge.
Game's
It's
about rhythm.
just so
when you have good
huge.
rhythm, it just looks effortless. To hit the ball 300 yards through the air,
Effortless.
that is.
Like I said, the guy is reading a
Come on, that's
script.
not even human. That's ridiculous.
Could
That
you
is
not have
350
redone
plus
it?
yards.
You know, a retake to where you don't stutter like a fucking moron. God. Just douchebaggery by the commentators just constantly. I love how they tell you that you're going in the rough. You know, you're heading for the rough, and they're like, oh, this one's heading for the rough. There's nowhere for it to go but in the rough. And then you're not spinning it or anything. You know, you hit maybe the first cut, and it bounces you out of the rough. And they're talking about, oh, I don't see how that could be possible. You know, I guess, you know, because it's a video game, you know. Why can't luck like that happen to me? You know, because you suck.
Frank didn't ask for anything more.
I can't believe it's going to take
go
over an
right
hour
into
for me
it.
to
It's
finish
sitting up
18
like it's
holes with
teed
4
up.
characters. It's ridiculous. Let's actually aim for 80 this time. Maybe I can actually get the ball to come back. There you go.
Enough shots. Every now and again, one's going to go in.
Crazy.
Every now and again, then
Settles
one's
in.
going to go in.
Knock it
See,
in
there it
tight.
is. They belittle you for doing anything good because, oh, well, you know,
Frank, can
even a
one
blind
small
squirrel
tweak
gets a
from
nut every
instructor
now and then.
lead to a big turnaround?
You're so
With the right
just
player, yeah. You just wanna
ridiculous.
hear the
I
right
hate
message.
commentary
It's
on
like
this
anyone
game.
in life. You just want to be pointed in the
It's
right
just
direction.
ridiculous. I don't know how that one didn't go in, but it didn't.
Shot right there, Frank.
It's magic
Oh, you
stuff.
start beating
Whatever.
your chest
Who
after a
cares?
shot like that. That's the best we've seen into this hole today.
That's the best we've seen into this hole today. See if we can hit the pin nice and flush. Four. You know, that really irritates me too, is that every time you take your shot, there's some dude going, four, like you messed up somehow.
Now at 14,
I mean,
ready for the approach shot.
I've actually seen golf, you know. There's nobody out there, you know, in the crowd when someone takes their swing going, four, because they'd be ejected. They'd be asked to leave for fucking with people while they're swinging. It's ridiculous. This isn't fucking Happy Gilmore, just in case anybody was wondering. I don't know where I am aiming right now. Okay, that's about right. No, let's just do this right here. There you go. Right there. Now, if that doesn't go in the hole, there's just something broken with the game. Look at that. Look at that. It didn't go left like it was supposed to. Crazy shit.
Settles in over the putt.
Just crazy, crazy shit.
Everybody loves him. Birdie on the card.
Just the tap in to finish the hole.
15 under for the day. Has it right there.
This par 5 15th measures in at only 525 yards. There is a chance to get to the green in two without
Be certain
question.
that you just keep droning on about it, too.
Trouble out there.
See, I took my shot too soon.
Beautiful swing.
See, the other
And
guy,
the result is
one who's
every
talking right
bit as
now,
good.
he was going to talk about the course next, but I took my
Bobby
swing
Jones
before he
used to
could
say the
start.
hardest shot in golf's the next one. Judging by that light, it's not going to be too hard.
Whatever you say, stoned out of your mind guy. You know, why doesn't anybody talk? You don't leave a comment. You just keep coming
He
in
makes
and
great
leaving,
passes.
and
The
coming
golf
in
ball.
and leaving.
Powerful, but it's rhythmic at the
Creeps me
same
out,
time.
man. It's too bad there's no... An indication of who comes and who goes, who is viewing and who isn't. If you have an account and you're signed in, it should say such and such is now viewing.
This is an all-important approach shot here.
All
at the 15th.
important.
You wanna
It's
make
just
birdie, maybe
absolutely
even an
important.
eagle.
There's
So
just
what's the best way
nothing
to
more
get that
important
done,
than this right here.
This is where a utility club really comes in handy. It's easy to hit, gets the ball up quickly, and it's going to guarantee that second shot distance that's required to get to at least the front edge.
He's
Come
in
on
it
now.
very close. and he
How
will
can you
have
say that
that
I'm not
Frank
good?
for
I
an
mean, my
eagle.
very first shot attempting, I
Amazing
know, of course, the
how
line is
quickly the
there,
round
but
changes. He'll quickly
cares?
pick up
Doesn't
two
matter.
shots on the field.
Probably
everything,
going to have to hit
my
one more
my
club here, Frank.
judgment
Move it uphill.
in what I needed to do was just spot on. And I only just slightly missed. Barely.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
Of course, I didn't pay attention to what I did on
Big
that
swing
first shot,
coming
so
out
I
here.
didn't know where I
Par
was
5,
aiming.
15.
Let's just take a guess. I guess now would be a good time to swing. Ah, look at that. Look at that. It bounced on the saran wrap.
170 yards away, second shot.
Now, this will give me a good opportunity right here, so I can actually use my 9.
This one looks right on point.
Right on point. To the right, just a little bit, not close enough. Whatever.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
It doesn't appear that I'm going to be able
Count it.
to
It's an eagle.
get a very good score without using spin on many holes
Huge
in
chance
the actual
to climb
tournament.
the leaderboard. A putt for eagle. No problems there.
Keeps the round going, keeps the momentum on his side.
And he's third here. Par 5.
Another good thing about
Just
playing
a
with
formality.
4 people, which I should say the only good thing about playing 4 characters, is that when you land close like this,
Moving on
the
to
crowd
number
never has a
16 now.
chance to stop
481
cheering
yard
before you
par
make your next shot. So it's just constant. So you really feel good about what you did there because everybody's.
That appeared
And
to
it's
be a
just
good strike
constant,
right
continues
there,
on
Frank.
and on and on and on.
It's just towering. Look at that hanging in the sky.
Just towering, hanging in the sky. I'm surprised he doesn't mess
Right
up
there.
every one
Just
of
a
his
perfect
lines.
spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you
all
get a
the
line
mistakes
like
that he
Seriously,
does
you
make.
could hit any club from there.
Just speaking. I don't know how he walks. Frank
That
Novelo.
is a monster.
Rich
hit.
Lerner and Frank Novelo.
Carried
I
that
think
more
that's their
than
name. It just
350
came to me.
yards.
I think Frank Novelo is the guy who sounds like he's stoned all the time from across the pond. Man, I'll be so glad when this is over and I can get my trophy for playing all this crap with 4 people. It's just, wow, never-ending crap.
Looking for a pure strike here on the approach shot.
Looking
16.
for a pure strike is what they want me to do, huh?
There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Every inch of it. I used every
Frank,
inch of it,
he's
not
dialed
just the few feet
Yeah, it was
near
just
the
some
hole.
shot on that.
No, I
Easy
used,
birdie.
you know,
Frank, really good chance.
I used
This
way
position,
down here too,
make
every
birdie.
inch
Yeah,
of the
really the
green.
only thing he's looking
You
at
know,
right
you're
now is the
supposed to
flag.
say he's
This is
going
a
to use
green light
every inch
special.
of the green when they land far from the hole. But when I land right next to the hole, I didn't add spin, didn't do anything. I hit my shot, it landed where it landed, and this guy's talking about how bad I did. What the fuck are you talking about? It's just ridiculous. And once again, get that right bounce again.
Well, this
And
is
then it
the point in
rolls
round
to the
where
right.
A player really wants to be focused, dialed in. Second shot here at the par 4 16th.
And coming off a downhill lie, so allow that ball to go a little bit further than normal and perhaps even take that extra kick.
And look at that. There's nothing I can do to not screw myself at this point.
This, the second shot here at the par 4.
Here you go. Just nothing I can do, I guess.
Just needs to keep it
Except
steady
aiming
here
for the
over
hole.
putt.
I could have did that.
Score that, a birdie. And this will be a 5-foot putt here.
What is up with people leaving? And
Good putt.
it's just ridiculous.
He's made it.
You know what wouldn't surprise me?
He's putting for birdie now.
If they're coming in and viewing just to check, see, you know, they're viewing what
Just
I
two
did on a
holes left
hole
here at East
and then
Lake.
going
Frank,
to the tournament
Another par 4 set at
on that hole
55 yards.
and changing what they're doing based on what happens with my shot. Maybe, you think? Because I don't understand why I keep just, you know, I've maximum right now. It's been 3. There's 3 people in here right now. But they keep leaving,
Looks good.
coming back. It's creeping me out, man. Are you stalking me?
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby.
You smell like the inside of my mama's
He's
purse.
got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
I'm just tired right now. I'm done. I want to be done, so I'm just quick as I can finish this shit up because it doesn't really matter. The practice isn't really going to help me any when I actually go to the tournament.
So much riding right now in this shot. You
You're
can
never going to
just
do any
feel
better
the
than you're
tension.
actually going to do.
Approach shot now to the 17th. Good swing, good shot yet again.
How on earth did I land there?
Well, that is a ball striking clinic right there.
I was
Another
supposed to
dazzling approach
land
shot. Pretty close.
right there. Where the line is, right there. That's where I was supposed to land. How did I land there? That's just amazing. Just whatever. Be a douche. Just magical douche land. Video games live there. It's a common thing. And now I'm just lost. I'm really, really lost on what's going on at this moment in time. Why, I hit the ball, and it doesn't bounce left like it's supposed to. It just goes straight. But here, right here, I'll aim right straight for the hole. And...
Well, you can feel the tension right now.
Now see, I can actually do this one because...
Second to 17.
I'm on a wedge that I like. I like this wedge at this distance. And still managed to miss and land in the exact same place that every other ball landed.
Frank, that looked good to me.
Wow.
Oh, man.
You totally saw that I aimed inside the line and still missed.
But well within his range.
How can I aim inside the break and still miss to the outside? What? What? Are you sure?
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall.
I mean, how is that not ridiculous crap? So look, it's going to tell me that I'm going to miss this shot now. Let's see it happen. Just, yeah, ridiculous. No consistency in this game whatsoever. I mean, it gives you a line, and if you don't follow the line to the letter, you're somehow magically going to miss, even though you're not.
Has it. That's birdie.
Oh, God. Fucking last hole in just a second. Finally be done with this, so I can actually go to the tournament.
Now to the final
play that
hole
tournament, get around.
Many golf courses that finish
I'd say I'll most likely get.
And that's why it's always under a debate whether you should finish on a par 3, especially one of this length. Twos are very, very hard to find on this.
I think I'll get somewhere around 24
and the
under.
reason why there's so many slopes and hollows here, the 2 bunkers. Remember the great up and down from Jim Furyk.
Look at that, just enough spin to stop it from going in the hole.
This is it. This is what it comes down to. Somehow make a 3.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
Oh my God. Okay. Shorted it. It will not land
Appears to be
in the hole
shot,
like
Frank.
I thought, or like I was aiming for.
All the way.
And I shorted that one too. So I pretty much just encircled the hole with all my balls. Come on.
Just a tap in to finish the hole.
So there.
Frank, a lot to like in this performance today.
I only used spin on
There's
2
so many
holes,
positives to take out of this round.
2 or
not
3
just the
holes,
possibility to
and
win
got
this
that
week,
crappy
but
ass
going
score.
Forward, this
There.
is great golf
Trophy
that you
earned.
would hold up
Full
against
foursome
anybody
right
now.
there. And this will block out my screen for everybody, which I don't like. I wish there was a way that I could make it so people could actually see my home screen and, you know, the trophy information that I'm looking at and all that good stuff. But apparently that's just too much to ask for. So here we are. Everyone else is at 26 under. I actually have to go take a potty break, and I'll be right back for the tournament. Alrighty, I am back. So, let's see where I will be placed if I do just as good as I just did. Somewhere in the top 70. Yeah, somewhere in the top 70. Alrighty, everybody watching, wish me luck. Don't try to cheat off me.
Way is presented by EA Sports and the PGA Tour. Hello,
Normally, I
everybody.
do
I'm
not
Rich Stoner,
practice
and
before I
beside
do
me
a
is my
tournament.
friend and
Usually, the
colleague Frank
online
Novello
tournaments
here
are
in
my
the state
practice
of
before I
Georgia,
go
getting ready to
head-to-head
kick off the
ranked.
round here at Eastlake Golf Club.
So,
It's been a permanent home
I
to
have
the Tour
practiced
Championship
this.
since
I know what's going to
2005.
happen most
Golf
of the
course
time.
today set up as a par 70 for the professionals.
So, let's see
Usually
if
a
I can
par
get everything
72
going
for
good
the
here.
members. I'm excited to call all the action out on the course for you today.
And I've already screwed up. Because I didn't use any shot shaping to make it an advanced drive to score more points and get higher up on the leaderboard. So I have to remember to do that.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
So. Let's see. No, let's not do that. I'm going to use this. That. I think I should stay there. And
Can't hide the flag
not good enough.
That man. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a
I should
real
probably
roll.
just try to aim for 70-yard shots. You know, I want to have a 70-yard approach shot every time.
Here at the par 3 second hole, just
But
under
it's just
215
not
yards.
that easy to do. Okay, down 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This one has a chance to be close.
Apparently
So on the
not.
putting surface and
Huge ass
good
fucking
look
bounce
now at
forward.
this birdie putt here at the second. And this would be nice. 2 straight birdies.
Now watch me somehow magically miss this shot.
How about
Never
this?
mind.
Birdies at 1 and 2. We could
It's all
be
my
in for
fault.
something pretty
It's always
special
my
today.
fault. It's like
Hole number 3
global
is a par
warming.
4. It's only 390
Racism.
yards. Frank, what do you think the right club
Slavery.
selection is off the tee?
I did all
Majority of
those
players hit
things.
like 3-wood off the tee here. It's a little ambitious with a driver because you don't.
I don't
get
mean
any
black
real
slavery, by the
advantage
way.
getting that
No.
much closer
I
to
meant
the green. If
biblical
you can carry
slavery.
that right bunker
I was
and
a
keep the
pharaoh.
ball in the fairway, you're still going to be left with a full
I'll tell you the
short iron,
story.
whether it's a wedge or a 9-iron, and that's a scoring
I
club.
was following after Moses, and he called to God, and God parted the sea. And I chased after him. All of a sudden, the walls closed, and I prayed to my cat-like God, but my cat-like God couldn't do shit because he's afraid of water. I'm sorry, I so totally stole that from Robin Williams, but I love it because I actually have a true story that incorporates what he's saying. I work at a pawn shop, and we also have U-Haul there. We do U-Haul, rentals. And a guy who is huge. The only thing I can say about the guy is he
That's an
is
absolute
a
beauty.
huge guy. Tall and round. Anyway, it was raining.
Second
And
shot now
I
at the
had
third
brought
hole.
my
It's
umbrella,
well protected
so I was
around the
more than
green.
happy
So what's the
to
play here?
let
Another
someone,
green that slopes back to front. It's just about getting that second shot, getting the yardage right.
Well, forgot what I was saying when I tried to calculate the shot just now. But anyway, I didn't want him to get wet while he walked out to the truck, you know, because it was pouring down. Anyway, we walk along the side of the building, and we have an awning over top of a garage-type area. And anyway, he took the umbrella from me at that point and went under himself. And this is just, it's a waterfall. And I'm following behind him now. I'm looking up at the umbrella, and you can see the water part, and he's not getting wet. Now, this is what I'm talking about right here. He's not getting wet. The water parts, and it's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Then I follow underneath him, and I pray to my cat-like God for, you know, salvation from this waterfall, because I don't have an umbrella anymore, and nothing happens. And this is exactly how I told the story to my aunt, whom I work with, and she just bust out laughing, because it's
Frank, what's the key
so
here
relevant.
440 yards,
It's so relevant to the joke that
The hole
Robin
looks
Williams
like
wrote.
it's a little dogleg left to right, Rich, but really you have to hit your tee shot down that
But
right
like I
side.
said,
Just
I need
keep
to
it
start
inside
using
the
shot
bunker line. That gives
shaping
you a
and
better
not using
angle into the
spin.
green that tilts
And see,
back
that's my
towards
problem
you.
is,
It might look like a circle, but
I can't really
it
set the
doesn't
shots
play
up the
like
way
a
I
circle.
want them to happen, because I like to use spin. And if I use spin, then I
That
don't
is
get my
an
natural
absolute
approach, you know, my natural
I
spin.
mean, he just ripped a bullet down the fairway. Oh my goodness, 375 yards. This is a good-looking shot.
And I just couldn't make it.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Sometimes you
It's
just
almost a guarantee
can't
there after that
do
shot. Starting to
anything.
get a little bit of a roll and looking at another one.
Really playing well. Let's see if he can add another birdie.
Back on the tee here at East Lake, it's the
So it looks
fifth
like I'm
hole.
going to
This is
have just a
muscular par four,
really,
Frank. It's better
really
than 500
routine
yards.
piece
You
of
just
crap
take four and
game
walk to the
for
next
this
tee on any
tournament.
given day, Rich.
So I'm not going to
Blind
be
tee
up in the top
shots,
10 like
really
sometimes
have
I
to hit a good one
am.
here. Otherwise, you're just going to clock up at least a 5 straight away.
But of course, all the big shots who claim to be so very good, but the only thing they really do is play too much. So every course is always fresh in their mind, because they just all day,
That was a
every
beauty
day.
right
This
there.
is the only game they have, the only game they want to play.
Bogey
Strange.
try up next.
Strange
Rich, I'm starting to
things
lose count.
happen.
This is just birdie after birdie.
It's all-time stuff. I mean, this is territory we just don't visit very often.
See, I hate that they
We all
compare
recognize this hole, the
real
sixth, the par
players
three,
in golf,
over water,
you know, not being
209
able to
yards.
birdie every hole, and then comparing people in a video game who can get all that. Why are you comparing me with a real golfer who couldn't possibly do the things that I'm doing in a video game? You're ridiculous. Yeah, I just can't get the I just can't get the ball to go where I want it to go.
No worries about making that one.
Getting set now over the putt.
Back-to-back birdies and 6 under par. Well, Frank, we've made it through the sixth.
Now, I'm
unscathed.
guessing the only
We
thing
are
I
at the
need to
seventh
do
hole,
to
and
take
a little
first
movement
place
to this par four goes to
is
the
hole
left.
out every other hole.
Exactly. The first hole that actually shapes.
This is the
that
only
way
thing
at
I
East
can
Lake.
do to
There's one
get a
bunker
good
down the
position
left
right
side,
now,
that short bunker not in
because
play. You
right
would
now
think
I'm
you
doing
want
so
to draw it
horrible.
off this
It's
tee, but
just
really the
crap.
best access to this undulating green is down the right side.
Crap.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Like it's on
Rich,
plush
if
carpet.
you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good-looking shot right here.
And look, even
Wow,
spun it and I
Frank
couldn't
is
get it
dialed
over
in.
there.
Yeah, that was just some shot on
It's just the wind isn't doing what it's supposed to
Frank, we've
do.
heard of lucky sevens. Nothing lucky about this run. This has been spectacular.
Just pure genius out there at the moment.
This is just a
something to watch.
completely
So,
mundane,
fingers crossed,
absolutely
7 in a row.
routine game where nothing is going to happen. See, I should have just set myself up for that 70-yard shot again. That's what I should have did.
That was just a beautiful drive. And hit it solid and right in the middle.
Getting ready now for the approach here at the par 4 8th. On the green,
Amazing.
looking at a birdie opportunity.
So yeah, I'll go through the entire front nine without doing a damn thing.
Now to hole number 9, 600-yard par
So I
5. It is
guess
the
I need to
first
just
par
delete
5 of
this
the
game
round.
like I've deleted all my
Easy
other
decision
games that
if you
treat
hit a
me
good
like
tee
shit.
shot here with a gentle draw up and over that hill, Rich. Then you're just going to go for this par 5 and 2. The problems really come, though, if you hit a poor tee shot. Now you have to worry about the layup. Can you carry the lake? Or if you lay up short of the lake, you have a long third shot.
Frank, that one is long, and it is straight.
Well, in baseball, that's a home run. In golf, that is a huge advantage over everybody else that plays the game. You imagine just teeing up on every hole knowing that you've got 20 or plus yards over your fellow competitors?
Yeah, I just,
a superb
I don't know.
shot.
You're not gonna
I
see
don't know
much
what's
better than
wrong.
that all day today.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
I just can't
an
land close.
amazing display. The records
Everything, the wind is,
Well, that was a
it
nearly
has
flawless
changed ever
performance
so
on the front
slightly
side, but
from
Frank,
what
we
I
know
practiced.
it's an 18-hole
And now I
game,
can't,
isn't it?
I can't fucking
Now's
aim.
not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Rich Lerner alongside Frank Navalo for
It's just
PGA
ridiculous
Sports.
crap.
We are back on a beautiful day here at East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta. Set to kick off all the action on the back nine. The 10th is 469 yards.
Par 5 for the members, Rich, par 4 for the pros. There is a lake down there, but that's only for top of Ted, not these great players in the field. 9 bunkers, last time I counted them here on 10, and I'd like to think they're not all in play. I've got to mention
Look at
one
this.
thing, though.
Look
There's
at
an
this.
out of
Why
bounds
did it,
left
why?
on the left.
Why?
Believe me, I've seen a few go over the fence.
I've played some golf.
Unbelievable.
Also with Hacker Harry. Good players. Well, this one's tracking.
It's just
Oh,
ridiculous.
Yeah, he's going to love that one, Frank. Sensational effort.
No, just eat that up.
There's just
Moving
nothing
on
I
to the
do.
11th here, 197 yards.
As usual, there's nothing I can fucking do to do anything right.
Now at the only hole on the course that starts with a 1 at the beginning of the yardage, this par 3 11th, just under 200 yards, right around 197.
Should be safely on deck.
Well,
Yeah.
that is an exceptional shot.
There's just nothing
on the
I can
green
do.
And in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's
I don't know. I guess I just fucking caught AIDS or some shit.
Continues to
Can't fucking
amaze
move
yet
my fingers
another
right or
birdie.
something. I don't know.
And what a day
It's just
Frank, one thing
ridiculous
I really like
crap.
about East Lake Golf Club,
Just every
the
time I come
variety
to a
of
tournament, I
holes.
cannot do good.
Par
It's
threes,
just
we've seen that,
ridiculous.
just a couple of par
The only
fives,
time I've ever
but
been
then
in
you
the
have
fucking
this
top 10
collection of
was
really
one time. I've
fascinating
played so many
short
fucking
par
tournaments, it's
fours,
unbelievable, and I
including
just can't do
here at the
good when I actually go to a
391-yard
tournament.
12th.
It just goes to show in today's game you don't always have to reach for a 500-yard par 4. The 12th, even though it's under 400 yards, is quite deceiving. There's a lone fairway bunker on the right that has to be avoided. And then judging the lie, if you're on a downhill lie, pitching into a green that's also below you, That front bunker might look a long way short of the green, but it's got coherent second shots.
Just blasted that tee ball, Frank.
Trying to dial in the right number here at the 12th.
Are you shitting?
Can't hide the flagstick from that man.
Well, Rich, if he can make this one, add it to that string of birdies.
Unbelievable. It really, really is. That I can't get a hole out. Why can't I get a hole out? Oh, I'm just so bad, right? I'm just so horrible at the fucking game that I can't get a hole out without the line. Yeah, right. No, been to this course a million times, holed out 6 holes, but no, for some magical fucking reason, everything I do is wrong. Amazing.
We'll need to take an extra club here. Wow, what a shot.
A miracle. A miracle just happened. Did you guys see it? Did you guys see the miracle that just happened?
14th, we're ready to tee off. Backing up that long 13th hole, we now arrive at the 14th, and this, too, is a challenging par 4, Frank.
Tough fairway to hit because of the pitch from the left side of the fairway to the right side of the fairway. No fairway bunkers to worry about.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you watch the Tour Championship over the years, you'll find the majority of the field live in that right rough. It's the most difficult part of playing this downhill par 4.
Now see, this is where I'm supposed to aim. I will hit the ball.
I mean, that's how the game is played, right there.
And it just doesn't go in the hole.
So easy. That birdie
And I lose my natural spin because I tried to make it go in the hole, force it.
We mentioned just 2 par 5s here at East
And
Lake,
I don't understand why the game hates me so fucking bad.
Yeah, this is a doozy, really, especially where it comes in the round. It forces you to attack the hole. There's plenty of trouble off the tee, bunkers right and that solitary one on the left. But the second shot, if you can just keep it slightly left of the flag, you'll notice the natural contours will send that ball to the right.
This could be a good one.
And I just can't not get screwed over by a bad bounce or some shit like that.
He's made it. This picturesque hole providing a commanding view of the Atlanta skyline and East Lake Golf Club. The fairway narrows to 25 yards in width, 278 yards from the tee, making driving accuracy a premium on this long par 4.
Shut
From
up.
here, a mid to long
Who
iron is
cares?
to reach the green. 2 large
Fucking
bunkers
commentators
away,
just
approaches
droning on and
the
on.
green. That slopes yet again from back to front. Should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Well, that's what separates the good players from the great players. The ability to get it that close from that kind of lie. Good putt.
Yeah, whatever.
Frank, the par 4 17th at 455 yards has become really one of the most famous holes on the PGA Tour.
By virtue of that great up and down by Bill Haas, when the level of the
Yeah,
lake
give up.
reduced,
It doesn't matter how good or bad I do now. If I use shot shaping, it doesn't matter because I'm not going to have a score
flat. Those 3 bunkers
worth
down the right
anything.
are absolutely perfect if you're going to just bail out to the right. You'll certainly learn how to play fairway bunker shots. If you can find the fairway, this green raise slightly, and you'll see that gaping front bunker that protects the front.
It's in the hole. Just a sensational shot right there. On to the finishing hole here at East Lake Golf Club. Not many
So yeah, the
courses
top
end
score
with
so
par
far was
3.
26,
It's
and the
always
best
a
I could
fun
do was
finishing
22.
hole.
23.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie.
You don't want to let this one get
So
away.
there it
This
is.
about concentration and
Took an
focus at
hour
this
to
point.
practice and 30 minutes to play the actual tournament.
Frank, that was just a dazzling display of
And
golf today.
a
It's amazing how
horrible,
a game at times
horrible
that can be
game
so hard
where I only fucking hold
and
out
just
once or
absolutely
twice.
drive you crazy can appear to be so simple. This was just an absolute joy to watch today.
Just there
So
it
that'll
is,
do it
20th.
for Frank Nobilo and
Of course,
our
after
entire
all
team.
the
I'm
people
Rich Lerner.
who
Until next time.
cheat by trying to fucking write down the numbers of, this is where I aimed, and the ball just landed straight in the hole, swish every time. Yeah, those people have not played yet. Yeah, see? There's one right there. Somehow he only got 22. How he only got 22 under, I don't know. But see, like I said, because I did not use shot shaping throughout most of this tournament, I got a weak-ass 988 tiebreaker score because I didn't do anything. But see, all these people, all these look Bob way up here at 1100, using shot shaping every time. He probably swished it 3 or 4 times, hit pins a couple times, and that's why he's not way up here where he's supposed to be, because he's #1 ranked in the world, because he does nothing but tie people every game. Every time somebody comes into the room who might have a chance to beat him, he leaves, because heaven forbid he lost points. I mean, people like that, you disgust me. You can't play against people and let the true ranking show itself. So you just do nothing but sit in games with your friends only, doing nothing but tying. You want to know? Here's the proof of what I'm talking about, if the game will ever fucking load. Yeah, I don't know what's up with my game. There you go. Look at his wins. 24,000 wins. 4,000 losses and 4,000 ties. That is absolute evidence that he refuses to play people who can beat him. Every now and then, he'll play somebody not knowing how good they are and lose. That's how he's got those losses. Now let's scroll down and show you something just completely wacky. Big Doug. Big Doug has 10,000 wins, 21,000 losses, and 5,000 ties. How in the fuck is he in 6th place? How can he be in 6th place with 21,000, double his wins in losses? How can he do that? Because he does nothing but play, most likely with Spob, Four Eyes, you know, this Denson Four Boy, because that's another guy, Denson Four Boy and Dan Bulwark. They like playing together. They'll only play with each other, and they always tie each other. Always. And they just constantly climb up the leaderboards while everybody else is trying to rank up, you know, the natural way. There you go. Here's another thing. How is this guy, who's only played 10,000 games, how is he in 17th? Because, like I said, this is another one of the guys who plays with Dan Bulwark and Denson Four Boy and all that. So of course they're going to be high up on the leaderboards because they're constantly tying first place. tie. And of course, first place doesn't lose any points because he did just as good as somebody who's ranked below them, which I believe if you tie somebody, you should lose points if you're above them. Just a couple. But yeah, like I said, here you go. Here's another one. Robin Ho. 8,000 wins, 1,000 losses, 1,000 ties. Another person who's created another account, most likely. I mean, this is all they do. It's just be ridiculous bullshit all the time. There you go. 8,000 wins, less than 1,000 losses, and 1,500 ties. Because they're unfair people. They want to just cheat their way to the top and then talk about how good they are. But if you actually played them, there's a high probability that you would beat them because they're just not that good. Yeah, there you go. Silent Badilli. I've played him. He is good. But you see, here's the question. How many accounts does he have? Where's his original account? The one where he, very first started playing. Here's one that makes sense. This absolutely makes sense. Northender. I've played him too. Very good. 23,900 wins. 2,800 losses. He should be fucking first. But no, he's not. Because most likely he doesn't sit in lobbies just tying his friends all day long. Oh, I did so good. Now on the last hole I'm going to get a 4 over par just so I can tie with my friend and we'll all level up together. I mean, I know I'm saying the same things. Here you go right here. Stats. A person who does not deserve to be in the top 100. He absolutely does not. Because every single time I come into the lobby, he leaves. There is nothing that will keep Stats or Spob, Denson Forboy, Dan Bulwark. None of these people. There are maybe 12 people in all of the top 100 who will actually play people and not say, I think he might beat me, so I better leave. And it's always, it's magical how they leave. They'll wait until it gets down to 1 second, and then they'll try to back out. Or they'll try to back out in the loading screen, so they don't end up having to play you. And then they can say, oh, well, I timed out in the loading screen. This and that. Here's another person, Harry EFC. This dude is garbage. This dude is garbage. He only plays people he can beat. He ties his friends that he's always playing with. Let's see those 1,000 ties that he's got. Yeah, those are from his friends. Keep going down the list and see if I can find anybody else that just really stands out. Like Mr. Arsepiece. This guy, he deserves his place. Because he'll play me. He'll play me. He'll play anybody. It doesn't matter if they're ranked below him. I mean, I shouldn't say that because recently, or I should say a few weeks ago, they were all in a party together, him and his friends, and I would join the party and try to join them. But apparently I started winning too much. And now they're never in a party together unless it's private. So I can't get in to try to join them. That's just a theory that I maybe 70% believe. Because, I mean, I've played with him plenty times. And he never, really complained that he was losing to me or whatever. But I think when he just, lost 10 positions or whatever, maybe he got sick of it. But many of these people in the top 100, they don't belong here. And the only reason why they are, look, Cool Caddy right there. Cool Caddy in 86th place. Everybody does know that that's lemon curd on toast, right? You know why I say that? I say that because he calls other people out for being him, me especially, just because I am left-handed, and just because I have a male and a female character. And supposedly Cool Caddy does too, even though I've only played him 2 or 3 times in my life and have no idea even what his character looks like because... But supposedly I'm Cool Caddy. If I was Cool Caddy, why would I need another account and complain that other people in the top 100 create new accounts and try to keep other players down, like Spob? Spob has 2 accounts. Let's go all the way up here. See, Spob 2K15. Well, there's also Spob 2K14, 13. I'm sure he has multiples. And he tries to actually play on those, and hopefully no one will notice that it's not actually Spob 2K15 they're playing. It's 2K14 or something like that. There's another guy who also does that. Try to scroll down, see if I can see his name. It's just that I ran into him, like right here. This Silent But Deadly, he either has somebody trolling with a name that looks like his, or he actually has another account that he plays with, where he wants people to think that he's playing on that account, but it's slightly different. You know, Silent BXT, it won't have BXT, it'll have BT Deadly or something like that. I don't know, but it's something slightly different to make you think you're trying to level up, but if you lose to him, you're actually losing points. But like I say, I mean, a great many people do not belong in the top 100, like Cool Caddy. I don't see how Cool Caddy is even in the top 100. I never see the guy play. How does he stay in the top 100 all the time? Ace Hole in One, he's pretty good. And if I'm not mistaken, Ace Hole in One played Grand Theft Auto Golf. And I actually played many times with him on there, or maybe a couple times. I can't say many because I don't remember all of them. And yeah, that's pretty much all I could see. But definitely people like Big Doug. Big Doug, you're a cheater, dude. You're an absolute cheater. There's no way in hell you can have 21,000 losses and 10,000 wins and be in 6th place. It's just not possible. But me, I'm in 136. Now, these stats are 100% accurate. I don't leave because, oh, somebody's, has a chance to beat me. Oh my God, I'm going to lose. I have literally beaten 3658 and only lost 876 to just whoever comes into the room. Not just sitting here, oh man, I can't beat him, I better leave. Oh, I can't beat him, I better leave. Oh, I can't beat him, I better leave. Which is what all these people in the top 100 do. You're all garbage. That's all I have to say. This entire section between the tournament and now has just been one long you all suck. So, I hope these people who I've been talking about actually come and view this and learn something about what everybody thinks of them. Everybody thinks that they're just nothing. I mean, they don't have skill. I mean, they get lucky a lot and hole out, but look at how much they play. I mean, how do you get 20,000 games? I mean, Big Doug's probably played since it came out. Maybe? I mean, 24,000 wins right here. Spob has definitely had the game since it came out. He does nothing but play this game. I'd actually love... Here, let's do this. Friends. Search. Spob. 2K. Now let's see how many results that actually brings up. It would be nice if it would actually just pop up, but it's just loading and loading and loading. There actually put Spob 2K15 and it still just sits here and loads. For some magical fucking reason. Sometimes I really hate PlayStation Network because they're bad. It's horrible. Why do I sit here and just constantly load? We're back to a loading screen again. Please wait while the screen loads, because heaven forbid that PlayStation Network was fast enough to where if you went to someone's fucking profile, it actually loaded within 12 minutes. But no, apparently it's because I'm streaming and I'm playing the game and all this different crap is somehow why it won't. Fucking name again and press X and still please wait, please wait, please wait, please wait, please wait. It's all. Why can't I press X on the name and go to the guy's profile? It's oh my fucking God. And see, then I go back to friends, put his name in again. See, I had to go to send a message. I went to message, put his name in, pressed enter, and then went up to players because that was the only way I could get his fucking name to pop up because friends wasn't working. So once I got his name to pop up, I went back to friends, and now I'm loading again where it says please wait. I've actually gone on him, and like I said, I don't know what it is. Why is it that nothing's happening? Why am I just looking at a goddamn loading screen when I try to view somebody's profile? So, wow, let's just count it down. How long it takes for PlayStation to finally load someone's fucking profile. I swear to God, there's no reason why we have to pay for PlayStation Plus. They should get rid of PlayStation Plus because it's ridiculous. The money we are paying them is going to nothing towards the network. It does not go towards the network. It goes in their fucking pockets, and they do nothing for the network. It's just you have to pay to play now, just like Xbox, because Microsoft's making so much money off of video games and making people pay to play their games too. So, fuck you, PlayStation Network, for not doing your job with the money we give you. Because you're obviously not taking, you're not putting that money into security measures. You're not putting that money into, updates that actually mean something or have a positive effect on players' fucking systems. So yeah, I'm still looking at the same please wait, we're loading, because we can't find his profile. PlayStation cannot find the guy's profile. Cannot operate PS with voice now. Cannot connect to the server within the time limit. There might have been a problem connecting to the network. What the fuck does that even mean? So yeah, here we are. I couldn't even view his profile to look at the games that he has, and even if I did, it's probably private. He's got all of his trophies turned off, so no one can see that he does nothing but play this one game. He has no other games, no other talents. The only thing he can do is remember what he did the last time he was there, and the ball goes in the hole. Sometimes. So I'll try one more time through the friends, or through the fucking name, and nothing happens. It just sits here. Please wait. Finally, it fucking loaded. Okay, he actually does have more than one game. Let's see what games he has. 9 platinum trophies. Yeah, exactly. There it is. His video games are not public. He does not allow you to view his games. But it doesn't matter if you don't turn off your trophies, bub. Yeah, judging from the games that he has, it's a little kid. Yeah, it looks like a little kid to me. Or either it's a grown-up who has little kids. No, apparently the only games he's been able to platinum are WWE, a wrestling game, a soccer game, Lego 3 Lego games. Of course you can platinum Lego games. They're meant for kids. You probably get every trophy just for fucking beating the game. You don't have to search for anything or do anything special. It's just play the game. He's almost platinum FIFA 15, but he's got platinum on FIFA 16. Back to the Future, the game, he's got a platinum. A platinum on Day of the Tentacle Remastered. Yeah, this guy has some of the dumbest games that I've ever even heard of. Adventure Capitalist. What the fuck is that? God, the guy's dumb. The guy actually does have Prominence Poker, but I guarantee you he sucks really bad, because he only has 4 trophies. I deleted the game because I was sick of it, and I have more than that. And he's actually platinumed EA Sports Rory McRory. McElroy is his fucking name. How are you going to try to say that 2 L's in somebody's name are silent? His name is McElroy. But yeah, he has Last of Us Remastered and no trophies. The hardest game he has no trophies. The Walking Dead Season 2 Telltale game. 2%. He has 1 trophy. So if a game is hard, he cannot play it. Because he doesn't have... I mean, he can't beat a game that actually takes any kind of skill. Besides Rory. But let's look at those trophies, by the way. The only thing that's hard about it is right here. Unlock Coyote Falls Challenge. Complete all challenges at nightclub. You know, complete all of the nightclub challenges. Earn every star you can possibly earn. Dude, do you not realize how sad it is that you have a platinum trophy for a golf game? I guess not. But anyway, he platinumed this game the year it came out. This game came out in 2015. He had this game platinumed on December 28th. Let's see when he actually got the game. Wow, it's starting to look like he's a cheater. Yes, he is a cheater and a hacker. Spob 2K15 is a cheater. He has hacks, I guarantee you. Do you want to know how I know? Because according to this, according to his trophies, the very first trophy he got, here's one at 12/25, Christmas in 2015. There's another one, 12/25. This one at 1,400 hours, almost 1,500 hours. 12/20. Nothing below 12/25 on his trophies. The very first trophy he got was Pin Seeker. He got it 12/25/2015, 1458 hours. That's 2 o'clock, 2:58 p.m. At 2:58 p.m. on Christmas in 2015, he got his first trophy. He platinumed the fucking game 3 days later. How do you platinum the game 3 days later? It took you 3 days to beat every nightclub challenge? I don't think so, dude. No, I think he just turned on his hack button and said, platinum. Instant platinum button. I mean, if he really beat every nightclub challenge in 3 days, I mean, and played the tournaments to level up a character, how could you do that in 3 days? Do you have a life? Do you go outside? Do you use the bathroom? Eat? Are you a fucking robot? Because that's just amazing that you can platinum a game where you have to get 300 stars, and it actually takes you a long time to do it. I mean, it took me about 2 days just to get, through the first fucking course. But apparently, this dude just sat for 3 days straight and did nothing but nightclub challenge until he platinumed the game. Which I don't think can be done. I don't think you can get every trophy in this game in 3 days. But like I said, I don't trust people who play games online and they do so magically well for themselves all the time. I mean, it's obvious. I mean, it's obvious to me by the fact that he platinumed the game in 3 days. And the hardest thing to do about the game is getting 350 or beating all of the nightclub challenges, which I don't even know how many there are. But according to the trophies, Supernova earned 350 stars. Unlock Coyote Falls challenges. You know, these are the ones that I don't have. I don't have Star Walk of Fame. Complete all challenges at Wolf Creek, Parcel Storm, and Coyote Falls. That means that you completed everything. All the nightclub challenges are done. How do you do that in 3 days? I don't know. But apparently you can. Maybe with a cheat button, but I don't think that he did. I think he cheated. But anyway, that's all for now. It's a 2-hour fucking video just to do practice and one tournament and do some ranting about how bad people are. And they pretend to be good, but they're only good when they play their friends. And their friends let them tie. So, everybody, thanks for watching. I'll end it here and hopefully see you guys in the next video I post. So, have a good one.